welcome back to the Antisocial Planet, and today we are getting into episode 21 of Bleach, the first episode in the Soul Society arc. We're finally getting into it. I'm so excited for this. I wanted to learn more about the Soul Society since episode 1, since we first heard about them, so I'm so excited to get more into what that organization is like, to meet some new Soul Reapers, to test out some of the abilities of the characters. So Ichigo has fully unlocked his powers. He's got his own Soul Reaper abilities unlocked. He's got his own weapon because he learned the name of it. So we're gonna hopefully get to learn some of his own abilities now that he isn't using Rukia's powers. We have Orihime, who has unlocked her abilities, and we've only seen her use them once, so excited to get to see how she uses her powers. We have Shadow, who has unlocked his. Again, we've only seen him really use them a couple of times, so really want to learn some more about his powers because he's my sweet boy. And we also have Ishita, who has this glove thing. He seems to use physical objects to channel his power through, so he has this magical glove that we haven't seen him properly use yet. We just know that he has it, so excited to see what kind of abilities he gets for using that. And at the moment, they've just stepped through the gateway that leads to the Soul Society. Every time I say gateway during this, I think of the gateway in Fullmetal Alchemist, and my brain panics a little bit because you don't want to go into the gate. But completely different gateway, so it's probably fine. We're probably okay. But at the moment, they have some gatekeepers they need to get past, so I think we're gonna get some fighting, some maybe problem solving. When I think gatekeepers, I think of the Sphinx, if you know that mythology, where it's a lot of knowing riddles and thought puzzles and stuff, so part of me thinks that some of it might be not just combat, it might also be knowledge. But I could be completely wrong. I just feel like there should be multiple layers to the trials of getting through to the Soul Society. It can't just be about brute strength, right? I mean, it could. These could be Goku rules. We could just hit it really hard. But I kind of hope that there's more to it. But maybe not too much, because they have 4 minutes. There's a time limit. Who knows? Who knows until we watch it? So I'm gonna stop rambling and we'll just watch the episode. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, you guys told me that the first opener, sticks around for a little while, so we don't have to say goodbye yet. Which I'm more happy about than I probably should be. It's just an opener and I need to stop being so emotionally attached. But here we are anyway. Also, because I was talking to some people in the comments about the music to this show, and I've also pointed out a few times that I like the music when we've been doing these reactions. So, should I do a reaction just to the music? Would that be interesting? I don't know. But I kind of want to listen to the whole song. I forgot that Ichigo's sword isn't finished too. He still doesn't quite know how to channel his power properly, because it doesn't have a handle on it or a guard, and it's not as sharp as it should be. There's so much. There are already so many plot threads that have been set up that it's crazy. Oh, security breach. Oh, well, that seems unpleasant. Ugh. Yeah, see, this seems like the gate. Mm. Run, boy. What's coming? What does it do, though, besides crush whatever's in its way? I'm assuming it's like a cleanser that it's supposed to clean out anything that's in this, like, in between space, right? She gonna put a barrier up? Are they gonna Team Rocket into existence? Ooh, rough landing, though. Oh no. Sorry. I was gonna say the way that Ichigo landed. Your extra cape. He's such a dork. I love him. Oh, it looks like a ghost town. Sorry, unintentional pun. Boy, think with your head, not your impulse. Ooh. So he's a little big. So there are four gates that they're gonna have to get through somehow? Oh no. Guys, I just said think with your head, not your impulse. Oi. Ah, he's isolating them. I mean, obviously, wash your hands. Also, fair enough. One-on-one fight. Mmm. Candy hair. He's gonna want to fight him one-on-one, right? I love the way that Ishida and Ichigo bicker with each other. Mm-hmm. We didn't see all the training, but if he fought against Urahara, though, he probably got some good training. So are we still using blunt force? Is that still our tactic? Oh wow, I thought he was gonna dodge, but he's like, I'ma block it. One-handed, too. She goes like, that sounds like a challenge. It's supposed to be so weird for them, like on the outside, just seeing like rocks flying everywhere and just hearing yelling. Is Ichigo just like, is that it? Mm-hmm. He learned how to channel it a little bit. Experience. You okay, bud? Ah, we're powering up by breaking out of our armor. Are you gonna dodge now? That works too. Look, even the cat's like, dang. Um, yeah. What's plan B? Oh no. Yeah, apologize, Ichigo. You made him cry. Big meanie. Oh no. Ichigo's like, oh no, what's about to happen? No, you're not. You're allowed to cry if you feel sad. I was gonna say, Ishita probably has something to say about Ichigo being the leader. Is that really what his name means? Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it. Ichigo would mean, like, one protector, right? Or, like, one who protects. Who dat? He seems ominous. Oh. I remember you. Are we gonna get to see him fight? Ugh, next episode. I remember him from the last episode. I really don't trust his smile. I never trust someone whose smile is that big. You know what I mean? We had a bunch of conversations in the comments of the last episode because the last episode had his name in the title even though he wasn't really in it. So there's a bunch of discussion of us being like, why though? Like, why does it have that title? So we've passed the first barrier into the Soul Society. I'm sure that the Soul Reapers are a little bit freaked out that are there because if no one has come through that gate and has like defeated that gatekeeper, they're probably like, okay, who is this guy then? Okay, that was episode 21. So I think mostly that episode was about like introducing Ichigo's powers. Like I feel like it was mostly an episode be like, so remember when he didn't know how to do any of the stuff? Now he does, because we skipped over a bunch of time after he unlocked all of his abilities between like when he did that and then there was like the festival and then they were leaving, so there was a bit of a time lapse where we didn't really get to see what Ichigo and Orihime and Shadow were working on. So I feel like this episode was really just like, so here's a really strong adversary and here's Ichigo defeating him pretty easily. So it was really just about like, here's what Ichigo can do right now. And I feel like the next episode, when we go up against Gin, that's gonna be like the real challenge. Like he's gonna be more of an adversary. There's gonna be more tactical stuff involved. Like Ichigo's gonna break a sweat maybe a little bit, because he's the captain of one of the squads, so he has to be one of the more powerful Soul Reapers. I feel like this episode is more just like an introduction. It's like, here's where we're at. Here's where everyone's at. We got to see Orihime use her powers a little bit, but it was mostly about Ichigo, and it was just like, here's where he's at right now. This is what we're starting with. So it was more of a flex on Ichigo's part than anything specifically with the plot. I mean, we are moving forward the plot in that they've like passed the first barrier they've encountered, but the first one's always the easiest, right? Like it's gonna get harder the further in they get. I don't know if I have any like big theories or big discussion things to have. I think Ichigo is a lot stronger now. Not necessarily stronger, but like he's more able to control it and like channel it better. I think part of that has to do with him using his own power instead of Rukia's, and like actually having his own weapon, like naming it and like bonding more with the soul that inhabits that weapon. And then also just Urahara teaching him some more about like having experience channeling his ability and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed watching this episode with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!